All right, boys, we back once again. So I wanted to do a video here about. Okay, I wanted to do about this algo here, Elite Algo, and so I'm basically torn between two sets of indicators. Okay, there's the TLevels indicator. Let me load TLevels up if I've got it here. There we go. TLevels, which I really like. So the reason I like both of these, okay, and it just kind of depends on what kind of trader you are. And I had this conversation with somebody earlier this week about, hey, struggling trying to decide if I'm a systematic trader or if I'm a discretionary trader. Okay, two types of traders out there: systematic or discretionary. And you can be both. You just got to know, like, hey, if I'm taking a trade right now, is it systematic? Am I just taking the trade based off a signal, which is going to be more like what a lead algo, system is going to be, where, you're setting up a certain set of indicators, conditions, and you just take the trade, right? Versus something like TLevels. Let me make sure I can get it set up here. I don't know. Oh yeah, I do have it here. TLevels. Make sure we got everything off of here. Gray zone. Okay. Or something like TLevels where you've got it's sort of discretionary. Okay, you've got the EMA is sort of your buy or sell, but there's no really any other filters to it other than just, hey, it's bullish because it's above the EMAs, or it's above the line in the sand, or it's bearish because, the opposite is occurring, right? So here's today's price action. If you were using TLevels, okay, TLevels has got a really nice volume indicator here. It's got these levels here, which are amazing, by the way, which is why I'm always advocating for TLevels. But it's more of a discretionary trading because you're using the volume. You're using it sort of like it's sort of like momentum, and obviously volume, flow, which is what's going to push price. You're using those things, but they're sort of discretionary. Okay, you're not. You could probably make it more systematic. You should, as much as possible, but you're not going to get the same kind of, you're not going to get the same kind of signals that you would with Elite Algo. So here's the big differences here, and like I said, I love both of them. Both Elite Algo. The reason I've been using this one lately, I've been more drawn to it lately, is mainly because I can come in here and set alerts without having to trade as much, because this is just pure systematic. If I was to sit in front of a chart all day, I would probably actually more likely be using TLevels. Okay, TLevels, you'll be able to take more trades. You'll be able to, take those discretionary, subjective type of trades. And I would probably use TLevels. Now, I've done really well with TLevels, and I like it a lot. I've been using it a lot. I really love the gray zone and the T-level combination. Okay, I've been using a system like that for a long time, so it just jives with me. It just fits perfectly. Okay, but the T-levels part, where I can set an alert on different time frames and I can set up the conditions with Elite Algo. Okay. And so you can set the strategy to be whatever you want, normal, confirmed. And so I just basically set it on like, look, I only want the best trend trades possible on each of the time frames for ES and for the VIX. I want to know when the VIX goes into some, what the VIX is up to. Okay. And so I can follow both of these here and just get the alerts on my phone. Right, get the alert on my phone. I can go into my Tasty Trade, and place the futures order, or whatever it ends up being. And just look how clean this setup was today. You've got the trend band right here, the cloud. Okay, you got the consolidation. You've got your trend. Basically, it's like a linear regression, right? But that's bullish. And then you had your fast, basically what it is just a whole moving average. You can get that for free. But my favorite thing about this is obviously, having the targets on there is really nice. But having the the filtered buy. Okay, this buy is only going to be triggered if some certain conditions are met. Okay, it's got to be above the cloud. It's got to be a green whole moving average. It's got to be a high volume signal. It's filtered by consolidation, which that's what these boxes are. Okay, they're gonna tell you when you're in consolidation. Really, really nice. If you don't want to think about anything and you just want something to tell you when to get in and out, Elite Algo is where it's gonna be, and that's been me lately. So I use both. Again, I'm using Elite Algo when I'm busy. So I just came out of like a busy 2 months where that's why I haven't been posting a lot. I've been using this because I haven't been, it's just a lot easier. I can set everything up the night before, and I've got all my alerts and everything ready. When I get back to day trading and stuff like that, I really, really like using this system right here, because it's just when I can sit there and watch the trade all day and manage it, it's just a lot better. I can get in and out. I can scale. I can do stuff that you can do with futures. You can do it a lot easier if you can just sit there and watch it all day. I like to use TLevels for that, but just know that both of them are very, very viable. I think TLevels, you get a 7-day free trial, and I think it's about $99 a month, but you get quite a bit of action on the indicators. You get the expected moves. You get the T scalper that comes with it. Okay, the scalper is really nice. The mood, I don't use this as much, but it'll tell you the different time frames, all that stuff. Really, really nice setup. A lot of people really like this T-level setup. And then you can try the Elite Algo. Elite Algo is actually a little bit cheaper, I think. I think right now it's 50% off, and it's only about $68 a month. So 50% off now for your first month, and it's money back guarantee for 30 days. So it's not free like TLevels would be for 7 days, but it is. If you don't like it, you get your money back after 30 days. So you at least get to try it. So definitely worthwhile. Both of these are. Like them both for different reasons. And if you guys want to know more about this one, I can show you kind of what my setup looks like. We can see look what Tesla looks like today. Long consolidation, right? And once it broke the resistance, it was off to the races. So really, really nice, clean algorithm that'll just read the price action for you. Okay, you don't have to do a lot of thinking, but I can go through my setup a little bit more if people are interested. Okay, well, that's it. Peace.